I never imagined that I would see a day like this. Never in my wildest dreams did I think that I would be standing here, trying to speak the words that I'd written, while trying to hold back tears. And failing, might I add. I have loved you for so long. I have loved you when I thought that I was worthless. I have loved you when I thought that I was better off dead. I have loved you. I have loved you when I thought that each day might be my last. I have loved you when I have been at my lowest lows, and you were always the cause of my highest highs. I have loved you from the moment I saw you, with my whole heart, my whole soul, my entire being. And that day, when you asked me to marry you, when it felt like everything was so clear and so bright, like looking at the sun through a magnifying glass, I thought I was dreaming. I thought, there is no way this man whom I love, this man who is so perfect, could be asking me to marry him. But it was real. It was real. And so was the promise. The promise that as soon as we returned to the walls, we wouldn't wait a single second. We wouldn't wait for a moment if we could avoid it. But then, when everything felt so clear and bright and just perfect, the world decided to take that light away. The world saw my hope and tore it from me. And all at once the sun vanished, its light and its warmth disappearing with it. I sat for hours, for days, too scared to eat, drink, move, or even breathe. I couldn't breathe without you. I couldn't breathe as I stared at you, so badly torn up that your body was covered in stitches and bandages, so bruised that I wondered how you could possibly be asleep for so long, in spite of all the pain. I watched you, hoping with every fiber of my being, every part of me that burned with love for you, that you would wake up, that you would come back to me. that you would just survive. And you did. You came back to me. I hoped, and I prayed, and I begged every saint, spirit, and god in existence, and in stories even. I begged them all to just let you come back to me, to let you stay here with me just a little while longer, so that you and I could have the happiness we dreamed of, the future that we dreamed of, the life that we could create if only we had one more chance. And they let you come back to me. You fought so hard. You went through so much pain and suffering and exhaustion, and you fought your way back to me. You did that. You came back to me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know that... Well, you already know this. I tend to ramble about you, especially when I'm happy. And I would apologize. I would apologize for these vows taking so long to read. But you kept me waiting for a week to see if you would wake up, so I think we're even now. But the point is, despite everything that stood between us, the uncertainty and the insecurity in the beginning, and the blood and the pain more recently, even the tempting, soothing touch of death. Despite everything, you came back to me, and now here we stand, making vows to each other, swearing on our hearts in front of the people we love just as much as we love each other. Making vows that we will always love and protect each other, that we will always be there for each other. I would say those things if I thought that you deserved frivolous promises. But you deserve so much more, and I will swear more to you. I swear to always honor and love you, even when we are at our lowest, even if you sink into oblivion. I will love and honor you until my dying breath. I swear that I will always help you fight to stay alive, to stay in this world another day, to stay here with me, with everyone else who loves you and cares about you. I will fight by your side, and I will shield you whenever I can. And I swear that if this situation ever comes up again, if the roles are ever reversed, and I pray that they won't be, I pray that this never happens again, but if it does, I swear I swear on all that I love, on all that I am, I will fight and claw my way back to you. I will never leave you. I will not die without giving you every bit of love that I have to offer. I will never betray you. I will never give up on you. I will never abandon you. And as I place this ring on your finger, consider it me binding this promise to you. Every word that I have spoken today is the truth from the bottom of my heart. I love you.
All right, then. Now it's time for my least favorite question. My least favorite because I already know the answer to this one. Does anyone see any reason why these two should not be wed? That's what I thought. Then by the powers vested in me by, well, me, I now pronounce you husbands for life. Now go on and kiss already.
All right. I love you. I love you more than anything. I love you. Now come on. Let's go and celebrate before Sasha tries to steal all of the food, okay?
Well, that was one of the happiest things I have ever seen. Oh, come on, Levi. Would it kill you to smile just this once?
As much as I appreciate what you did for them, and I can tell they appreciate it too. You do realize that legally speaking, this was not a ceremony. This isn't real in the eyes of the law.
I know. But despite everything, they're still just kids. And they may very well never grow up. They may never grow up enough to have a ceremony that is real in the eyes of the law. They may just be children, but they love each other so much. And that deserves something special. At least while they can still have it. So stop being such a downer. I know you find this as sweet as I do. At least a little.
I would never use those words. But you know I don't have much of a sweet tooth. I would sooner drink dirty mop water than I would tea with this memory stirred into it.
That is... Honestly, that's a very you way of saying that. This is absolutely adorable. And I couldn't agree more.
Whatever you say. Now let's try to enjoy the moments before I make them clean up the mess they're bound to make.